Well, before we begin this video, obviously, if you guys are new and are coming in, with fresh new eyes on this channel, hi, my name is Vars. I am the chopped host of the Fortnite Rue channel. Our mission is to bring back Rue into the Fortnite item shop. If you guys want more clearer and a more detailed explanation on how I'll try to, get Rue back and why she hasn't been back for a while, check our first video on the channel. It's a banger, all right? But with all that being said, if you guys want to support me, use code VARS in the Fortnite item shop. With all that being said, let's get right on into it. Hello there, Fortnite addicts. This is your chopped host Vars, and welcome to day 32 of asking Epic Games to add the Rue skin back into the Fortnite item shop. How's it going, everybody? Literally, we're one day away before my power gets cut off, but it is what it is. All right. I do have a video ready. Literally, it's gonna be uploaded, I think, tomorrow or the next day after that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Tomorrow, the daily video won't include shoutouts because one thing, obviously, I'm recording it ahead of time, so not really gonna be able to read any shout outs or any comments even. Either way though, we'll try our best though. If I feel like I don't want to do it, then I won't do the shout outs for that episode, and if not, then I just won't do any shout outs for that day. With all that being said though, let's get right into the shout outs. Our first shout out's going to be the Blitz 4553. I'm interested to see if Rue comes to the item shop, what style she's got, like white, gold, or any other color. The only styles that she has is the red and black. That's it. That's literally all she has. If she ever does come back, they're probably going to give her a white or whatever other color edit style. In today's thumbnail, I made her white. So obviously it's possible. Either way, our second shout out is going to be Wildfire 115-75. If Epic Games can have collabs that previously had controversies and then return years after the drama, then Rue definitely can. Plus, I think it's easier for Rue since she's an original skin and not a collab. It is true, Wildfire. Genuinely speaking, there is a reason why. Why she hasn't come back, but it's just Epic Games is just lazy, alright? Obviously, Rue sold a lot, but not as much as they hoped. Obviously, the second time that, obviously they released it, she was part of the featured shop, so obviously a lot of people bought her, but I guess it just wasn't enough. And with that, we go to our third shout out, Afnan_Rue, even though it's a AXYR. Literally, people be changing their ads, bro, like it's a whole new person, but it's not. It's people that I know. Anyways, damn, how did I not think about Jawbreaker? She's literally her twin. I really think they should do a ghost style for Rue, which can be white since she is themed about shadows and ghosts, the two sides or teams back in early chapter 2. Plus, you can see the shadow sign in her shoulder. Yeah, fun fact, they actually changed that sign. I don't know why, I don't know what, but they made it even more worse, changing the sign into, like, I think one of the symbols of the husks. Right now it looks like a big gigantic husk from Save the World. I don't know what that was about. It was perfectly fine how it was, but I guess the controversy really made them update the patch. Our fourth shout out of the day is going to be Orange. Rue is probably returning due to how they didn't refund the skin or change how it looked, like the Toy Trooper skins. Toy Trooper was because competitive. Rue, they didn't refund because there was nothing wrong with it apart from controversy. Obviously, Travis Scott had the same reasons, right? Controversial because of Astroworld and some people died, but guess what? That's not really controversial. If people die in a concert, it's because, bad security, bad people, things happen, accidents happen, or on purpose. Who cares? Obviously, that isn't that too controversial, and that's why Travis Scott hasn't had a reason to come back, because Travis Scott needs to give them permission. And also, Epic Games had to literally, give everyone a chance to refund Travis Scott and his entire bundle. If you don't want Travis Scott on your account because of the incident, all you had to do was request a refund. If you didn't want the emote or anything Travis Scott related, just ask for a refund. Anyways, our fifth shout out is going to be Waleed_G. I wanted her since the leakers, then I bought 1,000 V-Bucks to buy her because I already have 300, so I was waiting for her. Then my friend told me the second style of Travis looks fire. I was like, okay, let me see. Then I bought Travis Travis by mistake, and back then I was 13, so I didn't know I can refund it, and I was broke. I couldn't buy another 1,000 V-Bucks to buy her. Then I said, I'll buy her next time, and she came back. I was sleeping. Then I said, I'll buy her tomorrow. I wake up, and I saw Recon Expert instead of her, and she never came back. Ooh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Yeah, nah, bro. How could you? You've been blinded. Being a young fella, being blinded by Travis Scott. I knew it. You got blinded by Travis. And then instead, you know, for that heartbreak, Recon Expert came back. Genuinely speaking, right? I think Recon Expert came back a day after. Literally, as soon as Rue got taken out, the item shop switched and then Recon Expert came out. So, genuinely speaking, it was a good day for most people. Obviously, one of the most OG skins, Recon Expert, finally came back. And, you know, one of the saddest days of all time, Rue was removed in the first 4 hours. Either way, though, it is what it is. We'll find a way to bring her back, buddy. We'll find a way. And our 6th shout out is going to be Caldo FN. Damn, I see how it is. Caldo, what are you talking about, bro? When it comes to the friend request, I really do mean it, right? I barely accept anyone. I'll get spam invited. I'll get spam requested in moments in which I really need to record or really get a thumbnail. So that's why I don't usually, you know, accept anyone's friend request. Hope you understand, Caldo. I hope you understand. Anyways, though, down to our 7th shout out is going to be Rifsty7559. I'm hopeful Rue will return. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If she came back and was a million V-Bucks, I would find a way to buy her. No cap. No cap. I would also do that too, baby. I don't know. I'll sell the kidneys. I'll sell kidneys, bro. I'll sell kidneys. And then our 8th shout out is going to be Wolfie Gaming. I have Rue too, guys. Whoa, crazy. And our 9th shout out is going to be Elite David 7. Bro really doesn't like Caldo. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? There's nothing wrong with him. I just don't want to, you know, add him because things go bad. And our final shout out of the day is going to be Kuda TG. Yo, I'm a new subscriber having high hopes for this channel. Well, I'm hoping too that I get to do really good stuff and good content on this channel. Really, I'm just a one-man team over here. Either way, though, with all that being said, that's the end of the shout outs. If you guys want to get shouted out in the next video or some video, right, leave a comment down below. You know the drill. And with all of that, and I mean all of that being said, thank you guys for tuning into day 32 of asking Epic Games to add the Rue skin back into the Fortnite item shop. Hope you guys enjoyed this daily upload, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.